Alright, so for the Zergling hero, we have a new ultimate to replace Bailing Aspect, and this ultimate is called Wings. And what it does is when you learn it, um, your Zergling hero will develop wings. And what the wings do is the wings allow the Zergling hero to fly up and down cliffs. So the Zergling heroes gain cliff jumping like the Reaper hero has. So to show it to you, as you can see, these Zerglings can now jump up and down cliffs, and there's a bit of a flapping animation, which looks pretty cool. Um, so hopefully this should make the Zergling hero a lot more mobile, and it should fit with the Zergling hero being a very mobile um, and fast melee hero. Alright, so for the Baneling heroes, just like the Zergling heroes, you get two, and just like the Zergling heroes, they have a shareable inventory, so you only have one inventory to deal with. And the Baneling heroes have four abilities. The first one is a spell called Searing Acid, and what this does is it makes the Baneling launch acid at a target location, and it will land target location and deal damage in an area. So it's a very useful ability to get early on, especially to lane, and just to get the additional minerals for your hero. The Baneling heroes also have an attack that doesn't cause them to explode. I'll just show you too. They have a slight range attack. In addition, they also have a melee attack if you get close enough. So that's their attack. They also have one of their abilities is a passive speed boost, which increases their movement speed. And the Baneling hero's third ability is called Explode, and this just makes the Baneling suicide and deal damage in an area. So I'll show it to you. You've probably seen Baneling explode before. I didn't. See the Baneling hero exploded and dealt damage. So the Baneling hero can explode just like a Baneling. But one thing I noticed about other AOS style maps is that with suicidal heroes, they would get progressively weaker as the game progresses, just simply due to the respawn timer and the fact that you have to wait for your hero to respawn. So the Baneling hero's ultimate is called Quick Death, and this is a really cool ability. What it does is it reduces the respawn timer to 0. So if you get Quick Death, and then you make your hero explode, your hero will respawn instantly. So to show it to you, okay, so here's my Baneling hero. He needs Quick Death, and when I explode, you can see that he just respawned instantly. So hopefully this will make the Baneling heroes very, very useful, especially even in late game, because they don't have to wait for the respawn timer. And I really expect that there will be a lot of rage quits as a result of the Baneling hero. So hopefully it should be a lot of fun. So the final hero that the Zerg have is called the Mutalisk hero, and the Mutalisk hero starts out as a ground unit. If you look at the Mutalisk hero's wings, you can see that they're not fully formed, so the Mutalisk can't fly yet. So when the Mutalisk moves on the ground, it has a sort of hopping animation where it hops on its mouth thing, its second mouth. So the Mutalisk hero starts out as a ground unit. And the Mutalisk hero has four abilities. The first one is really cool. It's called Scream. And what Scream does is it will send a high-pitched sound in a target direction and cause damage, as well as make enemy units run away from the scream. So to show it to you, here just Scream the Stalkers, and you can see the Stalkers ran away because they got scared, and they also took a bit of damage. So it's a simple AoE damage spell with the cool feature of making enemy units run away. The Mutalisk hero also has a passive called Glaive Worm, and this just allows the Mutalisk hero's attacks to bounce. So as you research it, the Mutalisk hero's attack will bounce 1 time, then 2 times, and then finally 3 times. And the Mutalisk hero's third ability is a summon Mutalisk. It's called Summon Mutalisk. So when you use it, you'll summon a Mutalisk. And the Mutalisk, like the Mutalisk hero, starts out as a ground unit and it has a hopping animation when it walks. And as you upgrade this ability, you'll be able to have a lower cooldown and a faster and a lower energy cost for this ability. So you can summon Mutalisks. You can summon up to 10 Mutalisks. Any more than that, it could be an error message. And furthermore, if your Mulus Hero dies, then every single Mutalisk that the Mulus Hero summoned will also die. So just keep that in mind. Make sure your Mulus Hero doesn't die, because then you lose all your Mutalisks. Yeah, so you can summon multiple Mutalisks. And the Mulus Heroes ultimate, also as you can see, the Mutalisks, their wings aren't fully formed either. But the Mutalisk Hero's ultimate is called Learn Wings. And when you learn Wings, then your Mutalisk and the Mutalisk Hero and all those Mutalisks summoned by the Mutalisk Hero will have fully formed wings, and they'll become flying units. So now your Mutalisk and the Mutalisks and your Mutalisk Hero and the Mutalisk can fly. Another thing is that I reduced the collision size of the Mutalisk and the Mutalisk Heroes. So now you can do what is called mutastacking, where you put the Mutalisk and the Mutalisk Heroes right on top of each other, and this makes it so that you can focus fire and reduce damage taken by the Mutalisk and Mutalisk Heroes. And this was a really popular feature in StarCraft 1, and I'm sure a lot of people miss it, so I really wanted to add mutastacking into my game, because I think it will make the Mutalisk Hero a lot of fun. So yeah, I also expect that the Mutalisk Hero, as well as to a lesser extent the Banshee Hero, might cause a bit of imbalance in the next version, simply because they have air to ground, and I didn't really have that before. However, I did add anti-air items in the last version, so if you're facing an air hero, just get those anti-air items. So I guess that's it for version 1.3. Just a reminder, I'll be releasing this on December 11th, and I'll try to see if I can add some features, some additional features for that version. Like maybe I might try to add a lever system where teams with the lever will have more powerful heroes, or I might try to add like a 3v3 mode, so maybe only 2 of the 4 lanes are active, and people could maybe play 3v3 instead of 6v6. Because I know it's very difficult to try to get a 6v6, so it might make sense for me to add that. Yeah, this is probably going to be the last content-oriented version that I will release until I release 2.0, and I probably won't be adding any new heroes for a while. I do have a lot of heroes. I have about twice as many as Sodus, 36 in total. However, I just want to focus on other aspects, like I want to maybe focus on the map a bit more and add some interesting features. But I probably won't get version 2.0 done this year. It'll probably be done sometime in 2011. Alright, so that's it for version 1.3. Thanks for watching.